All right, well, I am here today with Rosy and Joey Dub. And I guess, Rosy, the question that I have for you is what inclusion means for you and your family, and for Joey, and whatever, your history with inclusion and how important it is for you to make sure that everyone is included.
I think our dealing with the sense of inclusion goes back to when Joey was probably 8 or 9 years old. We lived in rural North Dakota, and his brothers went to one school, and Joey was bused or driven to another school with special ed programs in it. Joey was about in third grade when he started to speak a little bit more, and one of the first things he said when I was praising him for a speech was, "Go on bus now, go on bus now." He had recognized all along that his brothers went one way and he went the other. We also noticed that when we went to school activities, basketball games and things like that, nobody knew Joey because he was never around with our other kids. Some people didn't even realize that we had a child with special needs, and some of the teachers and the principal weren't even aware that our oldest son, Paul, had a brother with special needs. That is when we decided that Joey needed community. We couldn't give him a 100% normal education or some of the things our other kids would have, but he needed community, and that's what he was missing. So we set out to have him moved into our local public rural school, and that was probably the turning point of his life. We had a principal that would embrace that idea, and we were able to have a special needs aide that would modify curriculum for him. And from that point on, his social skills and his speech thoroughly blossomed. He also developed community then. He had friends, he had people that he was acquainted with, and he belonged. He finally belonged somewhere.
Yeah.
So fast forward now, and that was the start of it. That was back in, 1985, 86, something like that. He was also fortunate in the lower grades to play basketball on the regular basketball team. As the skills got more advanced, it was more difficult for him to participate, but they always included him and kept him in some measure on their team. Now as he becomes an adult, inclusion to us means that we are more alike than different. I look at that and think Joey is more like our kids, our other kids, our family. The goals that we had for our children were the same, whether it was Joey or our other two boys. And the two things I set out with as a parent for goals for our kids was, the first one was to have a personal relationship with Christ. And that just meant that they believed that God was real in whatever form they chose to worship. And also to have high self-esteem. I thought if they had high self-esteem and a belief in God, they could get through anything, whether we're with them or not. So those goals were the same for all three of our boys, whether it was Joey or the other sons. So Joey has those things. He's a happy person, and he believes in a purest way in God, and he believes in the goodness of others. Yeah. And he brings that to us. So inclusion means that he is more like us than different. And what we really would like the world to see is how our basic needs are all the same. We need to have purpose. We need to be loved. We need to feel value in what we do. We need to be accepted for where we are. We all have different things that we're carrying and different skeletons in our closet. Inclusion just means that we accept each other for where we are, and that we don't make fun of people, we don't exclude people because they're different, but we embrace where they are and help each other to be the best individuals we can.
Joey, what groups are you in?
Who are your friends, Joey? Where do you play ball? Do you play Special Olympics?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do you have a tournament coming up this weekend?
Yes.
Are you going to Minot?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be really fun, won't it?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the games, what do we do?
Dance now.
Dance? Oh,
dance.
boy.
Yeah.
And then, Joey, where do you work? Where did you go today during work?
We doors.
PS Doors, yeah. And you really like it over there, don't you?
Yeah.
You do a really good job.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
And I heard you guys just got new shirts too.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think they spoil you guys over there.
He's also very social at church. Serving coffee and rolls and greeting people. He knows people there. That's quite a network for him. They have been extremely accepting and loving of Joey. He's got great relationships at work.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We're also fortunate to both have big families. Our immediate family is our grandkids and our daughter-in-law. Our sons have all participated in Special Olympics. They all have just grown up loving Joey and accepting what he can do as fine with them. I have to put a plug in to DHI and PS Doors. Our lives, Gina and mine as parents, we're very indebted to DHI and PS Doors because Joey does have an environment where he feels valued and we feel he's safe. He loves to go to work. There isn't a day that I have to force him to get up and go to work. People treat him extremely well here and at PS Doors. It's a godsend. It's everything we could ever hope for.
Well, I know we really enjoy having Joey
Yes.
around here.
Sure.
He's so serious.
Or whenever I see Joey out in public, he's always saying hi and has a huge smile on his
Yes.
face. So,
Yeah.
and I just love that about you, Joey, that you just, some people can have a really bad day and you walk in the room and you just kind of light it up with your smile and saying hi, or if it's Wednesday and you ask what day it is and you have your shirt on. So
Yeah.
we just love that about you, Joe, and we just really appreciate everything that you do for us too. So
I worked at UND and our staff there say the same thing, that Joey used to get picked up by dial ride in the morning at my work and then dropped off.
Yeah.
Now the transportation's changed some because it's construction going on in the union there. But they have all commented that they miss seeing him in the morning because it was a great way to start the day.
Yeah.
You'd smile and say, "I miss you," and cheer everybody up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need our daily dose of Joey.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So did you tell her about Elwood?
Huh?
Did you tell her about Elwood?
No dog.
You have a new dog?
Well, Paul and Kathy, his brother and sister-in-law and their family have a dog, but Joey really likes him.
Oh,
His
man.
name is
Alan.
Elwood.
Oh, boy. Is it
Yeah.
a puppy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so it's really playful.
Yes.
Does it like to chew on you?
He was going to get a kiss.
He
Gives you
Joe
kisses. Yeah,
Yeah.
puppies like to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. It's so fun to have puppies around.
Yeah.
So we think we're going to get the puppy's mama for
Oh.
Joe in the summer.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You'll get your own dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that dog will be so lucky, Joey, to have you.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's awesome.